Hello, thank you for checking out Mr. Ware's videos. And today we're looking at finding the nth term of a geometric sequence. We have a formula here. Ace of n is equal to ace of 1 times r raised to the n minus 1. I'm going to use that formula to find out a particular number or the actual sequence of a particular number in a sequence. So um, here we have some geometric sequence. It tells you the geometric sequence. And in number one, it says find the 11th term. So the first term is 6. The next term is negative 18. The next term is 54. That was the first, second, and third. What would the 11th term be? What would that number be? So that's what we're going to do. We're going to use this formula to do it. So I'm going to zoom in right now and work these out. All right. So here it says find the 11th term. So what I want to do is first find the common ratio. I got to find the common ratio. So you do that by dividing the second term by the first. Okay, and I get negative 3. And then divide the third term by the second. 54 divided by negative 18. And you get negative 3. And anytime your sign swap in and out from positive to negative, and it's a geometric sequence, then your um, common ratio is going to be negative. So we've got the common ratio. Uh, that ratio is negative 3. Okay. So we have everything we need to do to put in the formula. I'm going to rewrite this formula. Okay. And it's going to be ace of n is equal to ace of 1 times r, which is the common ratio. And this is raised up to the exponent of n minus 1. Okay. So that's the formula. What I'm going to do is go step by step and show you what each one of those things are and plug them in at the same time. So ace of n just tells you what number term we're looking for. We're looking for the 11th term. Okay, so that n is going to be replaced with 11. This n is going to be replaced with 11 too. Okay, ace of 1, that's telling you the first term. Okay, so I'm going to replace this ace of 1 with the first term, which in this case is 6. Okay, and the common ratio, which is r here, that is the number that we just found. This right here, common ratio. So we're going to plug that in on each one of these and then just uh, solve the problem. So ace of n, and n is 11, is equal to ace of 1, the first term, 6, times the common ratio, which is negative 3. And I put this times in here just to separate that. And because it's negative, I'm going to put a parentheses here. All right, now it's raised to the n minus 1. The n is 11 again, minus 1. Once we do this, all we got to do is solve it. And you use your calculator to solve it. And you can work it out step by step here. You've got 6 times negative 3. And then 11 minus 1 is going to be 10. All right, now we're going to take the negative 3, and when you type this in the calculator, make sure you type negative 3 in parentheses raised to the 10th to make it work. But I'm going to give you a hint. If it is a negative and you have a even exponent, it's going to be positive. If it is negative and you have an odd exponent, it's going to be negative. But if you type in the calculator, which you probably have to do anyway, just make sure you put it in parentheses and it'll tell you what sign it is. So now we have 6 times negative 3 raised to the 10th, which is 59,049. Okay, and these numbers are so big, I might just read the numbers to you without saying the place of it, but this is what we got here. Okay, now we're going to multiply 6 times 59049, and you get 354,294. And then that's the final answer. So if we want to find out, this is the first, second, third. Oops, that's no good. Excellent. Third term. The 11th term will be 354294. All right, let's take a look at number two. All right, we'll do the same thing. We'll start off by finding the common difference. So we're going to do the second term, negative 15, divided by 3. Okay, and that's equal to negative 5. And then do 75 divided by negative 15, and that's going to be equal to negative 5 as well. So the common ratio is negative 5. So now I'm going to take my formula, which is a sub n is equal to a sub 1 times the common ratio raised to the n minus 1. Okay, the a sub n, that's this 9 here. We're going to plug in a sub 9 is equal to the first term, 3, times the common ratio, negative 5, raised to the n, which is 9, minus 1. Rewrite this down here, 9. Alright, so now we have 3 times negative 5, make this a little bigger, raised to the 8. 9 minus 1 is 8. So now we have 3 times negative 5 raised to the 8, which would be 390625. And now you do 3 times that, and you get 1171875. So this is your answer. All right, let's take a look at the last example. Okay, here we're going to find the 10th term. We're going to do the same thing. 28 divided by 7, second divided by the first. Once we do that, we get 4. And then 112 divided by 28, and you get 4 there. So our common ratio is 4. Now I'm going to write out the formula. A sub n is equal to a sub 1 times r times n minus 1. A sub 1, or a sub n, a is of the 10th term, so we put 10. A sub 1 is the first term, so you put 7, times the common ratio, which is 4, raised to the n, 10 again, minus 1. Alright, now we're going to do 10 minus 1, which is 9. So 4 to the ninth. And then 4 to the ninth is 262144. And then 7 times that is 1835008. Okay, so that would be the 10th term. And that's a few examples of how to do a geometric sequence. I want to thank you for checking out Mr. Ware's videos. Have a nice day.